Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
The engineer who worked on the Costa Concordia disaster has revealed raising the Bayesian must happen to find out why the superyacht sank. Wreck salvage expert Nick Sloan has warned that even though rescuing the vessel is key to solving the mystery, it could take months to bring it safely to land and cost millions. The final body has been recovered from the doomed superyacht today after divers continued to scour the wreck. Brit teen Hannah Lynch was discovered just a day after her dad, Brit billionaire businessman Mike Lynch, 59, was also found. Guests Jonathan and Judy Bloomer, Chris and Nada Morvillo and the yacht chef Recaldo Thomas have also been found. Officials confirmed no further passengers are said to be missing. What caused the sinking 14 million pound vessel is still unknown after it was downed in the early hours of Monday. Workers are now expected to have to dredge the yacht up from the sea in order to complete their investigation. Bringing the wreck ashore will give investigators the chance to properly scour the boat as part of their probe. Nick spoke to the recovery team working in Sicily and says they are all convinced that the Bayesian should be recovered. He said, "An investigation will be necessary to understand what happened and to start it. It is essential that the ship is brought back to the surface intact." But the South African sailing expert has warned that it could prove to be a lengthy and costly operation, report La Repubblica. "I would say up to 15 million euros, 12.7 million pounds, but it is probably also possible to spend a little less," he added. In the meantime, the recovery operations of the bodies must now be concluded, which could therefore take 4 or 5 days. The recovery work can be done in 6 to 8 weeks. In any case, it must be concluded before the second part of October. The wreck sits 164 feet on the sea floor and is full of debris and water, making any recovery plans tricky to navigate. Nick said the main task will be ensuring the boat remains in one piece as much as possible. The 246-foot aluminium mast of the Bayesian shouldn't prove to be an issue, with Nick saying it could be separated before work begins. A set of large cranes will be attached to barges which are fixed onto the boat, much like what happened with the Concordia. The Concordia was a cruise ship that hit a rock underwater and capsized before sinking in the Tyrrhenian Sea, killing 32. A mammoth effort was launched to save those trapped in the crevices of the cruise liner, resulting in the rescue of over 4,000 people. Putting the cranes in place can take up to 10 days to sort. Raising the vessel will also take time as the crane operators will need to carefully lift it up. Nick said, "This is the most delicate operation and must be done very, very slowly, because the Bayesian is full of water. You have to go very slowly, so even a couple of days. The important thing is that when the boat finally reaches the surface the sea is very calm, so you have to study the weather carefully. Once on the surface, you also need a special barge to place the boat on and then bring it ashore. Around 40 divers will need to be on hand to assist the crane. A team of technicians are also required for such a precise operation." It comes as more details about the disaster surfaced yesterday as emergency workers revealed how the passengers tried to flee the water as it gushed on board. Witnesses said the boat's tall mast was struck by a tornado, referring to a swirling cloud-like waterspout caused by a freak storm off the coast of Porticello Harbor. It toppled the boat, causing it to capsize and take on huge amounts of water as it plunged to the bottom of the sea. Divers said the guests pulled from the wreckage fled their cabins on the right, known as starboard, side of the boat. They then tried to climb to safety by heading for the left, port side, where they were found by divers. A source working in the investigation told Italian outlet Corriere, "We found them all on that side. We had maps with the layout of the cabins and the positions of the guests, and that's not where we recovered them." The CEO of the firm that built the Bayesian told our channel how crew error could be responsible for the disaster aboard the unsinkable boat. Prosecutors from the nearby town of Termini Imerese spent more than 2 hours quiz.